Supply chains and logistics, this is among the hottest of hot topics right now around the world. We are seeing some significant structural changes in the market. The digitalization of logistics and the shift to e-commerce, particularly in the retail space, is changing customer expectations. People and companies expect services to be delivered and products to be delivered instantly.
As a business, Mashreq prides itself in highlighting the importance of supply chain transformation and the growth in the Middle East. The unprecedented economic disruption we are experiencing is testing global supply chains to their very limits. As customers increasingly demand more, they also become more dependent on their supply chain success, flexibility, and resilience. And that makes this topic of utmost importance.
A global pandemic now, the Middle East GCC is an international trade hub. So of course it's going to be impacted by global disruption. We're not immune to things which happen. So all of the ports and all of the supply chains have needed to prepare for that. I think for the next quarter, maybe 2 quarters at least, we're in for a rocky ride in terms of the equipment imbalance versus capacity versus demand.
We are in companies at mega size, at a global level, looking deeply how we can optimize and create more resilience around our network and risk mitigations. Until now, we found that the digitalization is one of the most effective to build resilience and around the logistics ecosystem, if I can say.
When we look at the landscape of the UAE as a segment of the broader GCC, one thing that's absolutely consistent is the infrastructure that's available is old, it is tired, and it was one-dimensional for a purpose which was brilliant at that period. We're now in a new generation, we're now in a new world, and we've got to change location. Location becomes absolutely critical to determining the success of that customer promise, that customer demand of 2-hour, 3-hour service. So yeah, this is the advent of the future. People will need to look at what they're acquiring today, ask, is it right for tomorrow? And if not, show that bravery, show that foresight, show that courage to respect the demands of their customer.
Until we entirely switch the mindset towards there's a cost to fixing the problem we have. And that cost can't be borne alone by the logistics providers. It needs to be borne by the industry, it needs to be recognised as a global issue, and there needs to be some understanding that this is not an overnight fix, and it's not a fix at no cost.
We at Mashreq will continue to focus, as I said, on our work to support this growth, and we look forward to our next session.